This is the President's FY 2018 budget.
The Trump administration dropped their budget proposal on May 23rd, outlining where they want the government to spend $4 trillion for the fiscal year beginning in October. It would make deep cuts to many programs for low-income Americans, drastically reduce science and medical research funding, and diminish spending on foreign aid and diplomacy. Overall, President Trump wants to cut safety net programs by more than $3 trillion over the next 10 years, changing the way the programs are organized far into the future. Medicare funding would stay relatively level in the next decade, and Social Security benefits would increase by nearly 3%. Trump wants to make immediate cuts to funding for things like disease prevention and climate change research. His budget requests a 31% cut to the Environmental Protection Agency's budget next year, and a nearly 11% cut to the National Science Foundation. The Trump administration is proposing to cut back funds for the State Department by 29%, which would impact long-term development aid, peacekeeping work, emergency humanitarian food aid, and international health programs. Amid all the cuts, there are a few areas where Trump wants to spend money. He would continue to increase defense and homeland security spending, including $1.6 billion for a wall along the U.S. border with Mexico. And he wants to allocate about $20 billion over 10 years for paid family leave. Trump's proposal shows his priorities for how he wants to run the government, but in the end, Congress writes and votes on a budget, not the president.